Welcome back children to our English class. Today I am going to take your enjoying grammar. Let us study some grammar portion in the text. Children, I think you might have studied parts of speech. In that parts of speech, verb is one of the parts. Okay. First you have to say what is a verb. You know, verb is an action word. Verb is an action word. Verb is an action word. Action of person, place, things, such and such things. Okay. In this lesson, we want to study kinds of adverbs. Before studying that kinds of adverbs, we want to know what is an adverb. We know verb is an action word. Then we want to know what is an adverb. An adverb is a word which tells more about a verb, adjective or an adverb. Clear? An adverb tells more about a verb, adjective or an adverb. An adverb tells more about a verb, adjective or an adverb. You can say it is a modifier. An adverb is a modifier. An adverb is a modifier. Only verb, adjective or adverb. An adverb never modifies or says something about a noun. Okay? Bear that in mind. An adverb never tells anything about a noun. It only tells about a verb. So, an adverb tells more about a verb, adjective or an adverb. Clear? It's a modifier. It modifies a verb in 4 ways. An adverb modifies a verb in 4 ways. You can see which are the 4 ways. An adverb tells how the action happens. How the action happens. And it tells when the action happens. When the action happens, it tells the time. And an adverb tells how often, that is frequency of the action. Frequency of the action. How often the action happens. And it also tells where the action happens. So, an adverb modifies a verb in 4 ways. Which are they? How the action happens, where the action happens, when the action happens, how often the action happens. Clear children? So once again I shall repeat. An adverb tells more about a verb, adjective or an adverb. Sometimes or an adverb. And it's a modifier. An adverb is a modifier. It modifies a verb in 4 ways. Which are the 4 ways? How the action happens, when the action happens, where the action happens, and how often the action happens. Clear? Don't forget. It's a grammar, just like mathematics. You have to thorough that in your mind. Okay. An adverb tells more about a verb, adjective or an adverb. It's a modifier too. It modifies the verb in 4 ways. How the action happens, when the action happens, where the action happens and how often the action happens. Clear? Some examples are here. She dances gracefully. She dances gracefully. Can you say, children, can you say, which is the adverb here? Gracefully. When we ask a question, how she dances or how does she dance, we will get the answer, she dances gracefully. So, the word gracefully is the adverb here. This word gracefully tells how the action happens. Here, the action is dances. Subject she, verb or action dances. How she dances? Gracefully. So, It is the adverb here. So this is one of the kind. Then when we want to make an adverb, we can add ly to the word. Gracefully. Graceful, gracefully. Okay. We can make the adverb in. It is adverb of manner. It is the adverb of manner. The adverb of manner tells how the action happens. We can make the adverb of manner adding ly to the word. Clear? Example, she dances gracefully. So gracefully is the word. Adverb here. This word tells how she dances. Okay. When we ask a question, how does she dance, we will get the word gracefully. That is the adverb here. It is the adverb of manner. It is the adverb of manner. Next one, she stands or he stands there. He stands there. He is the subject, stands is the verb, and there is the adverb. Why? This word there tells where the action happens. Where does he stand? Where does he stand? He stands there. So, there is the adverb here. The word there tells where the subject make the performs the action. What action the subject performs? The subject he stands. Okay, stands is the verb here. It is the action. The action is performing there. So place. It is the adverb of place. So where does he stand? He stands there. So it is the adverb here. It is the adverb of place. The third example. They arrived late. They arrived late. Here the word late is the adverb. Why? When we ask a question with to this sentence, we will get the word. What question? When did they arrive? When did they arrive? We will get the answer. They arrived late. Okay. So late is the adverb of time. So it is the adverb of time. The word late tells the time of the action. Okay. What is the action here? Arrived. It is a verb action. Next, we come twice a day. We come twice a day. The word twice is the adverb. It tells the frequency of the action. How often they come. How often they come. They come twice a day. So, the word twice is the adverb of frequency. The word twice is the adverb of frequency. So, it tells the frequency of the action. Clear? So, adverb of manner. When we add ly to the word, we will get the word adverb of manner. When we ask a question, how the action happens, then we will get the answer. That is the adverb of manner. When we ask when the action happens, we will get the answer. That is the adverb of time. And when we ask a question, where the action happens, it is the adverb of place. So, how often the action happens, we will get the word that is adverb of frequency. Clear, children? So, an adverb is a word which tells more about a verb, adjective, sometimes, or an adverb. That is an adverb. And kinds of adverbs. How many kinds are there? 4 kinds. Which are they? Adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of frequency. Okay. Adverb of manner, adverb of time, adverb of place, and adverb of frequency. So, adverb of time tells the time of the action. Adverb of manner tells the manner in which the action happens. Adverb of place tells where the action happens. Adverb of frequency, it tells how often the action happens. I think all of you clear. Let us take your text. There are some instructions. We can read that instruction. Lesson 6. Kinds of adverbs. Read that paragraph. Once I visited Udaipur with my friends for a short while. We saw all the lakes and palaces and liked them very much. On the day of our return, we were late and almost missed the train. Luckily, we managed to board the train before it left the station. Children, in that paragraph, some colored words are there. Which are they? Once, very much, late, almost, luckily. These are the adverbs. These are the adverbs. So, the words in color are adverb. These words tells more about the actions. Okay. There is an explanation. Adverbs are words that tell us more about adjectives and verbs. They tell us about the actions of the people, places, events and objects. So, an adverb tells us about the actions of the people, places, events and objects. They tell us how, when and where the things happen. Adverbs tell us how, when and where the things happen. Clear? And next one. Adverbs modify verbs and adjectives and sometimes other adverbs that we studied. But they never modify noun. Clear? That is the important thing. An adverb never modifies a noun. Can you say what is a word given to the modifier of noun? That is an adjective. Adjective is the modifier of noun. That is adjective. An adjective modifies only noun. Okay. An adverb modifies only verbs. Adverbs of manner. Then one of the kinds. Adverbs of manner tell us how the action is done. I told you. And adverbs of manner tell us how the action is done. They answer the question how. When we, if we want to get the adverbs adverb, we have to ask the question how the action happens. We will get one word. How does the action happen? We will get one word. That word is the adverb of manner. To say shortly, we will make the we can recognize the word easily. There will be ly to the word adverb. There will be ly with the adverb. So that is adverb of manner. The question how. Most adverbs of manner are formed by adding ly to the adjectives. I told you. We can the word with the suffix ly is the adverb of manner. Most adverbs of manner are formed by adding ly to the adjective. He spoke clearly. She draws beautifully. The old man walks slowly. Here, clearly, beautifully, slowly are the adverbs. Clear? Some more adverbs of manner are silently, quickly and fairly. So, we studied some words. Clearly, beautifully, slowly, silently, quickly, fairly. These words are adverbs of manner. So, clear? One kind is over. An adverb of manner tells how the action happens. When we ask a question with the question word how, we will get the answer. That is the adverb. That is we will get one word. That word is the adverb of manner. We can make adverb of manner by adding ly to the adjective. Clear? Next type of adverb is adverb of time. An adverb of time tells when the action happens. It tells the time of the action, when it happens. When the action happens or it will happen. They answer the question when. When we ask the question word when to the sentence, we will get the answer. That word is the adverb of time. Adverbs of time tell us when the action happen or will happen. They answer the question when. Look here. When did they arrive? They arrived late. Which is the adverb here? Late. This is the answer to the question when did they arrive. So late is the arrive. When we ask a question with when, we will get the word that is the adverb of time there. Here. I went for a walk yesterday. Some more adverbs of time: tomorrow, today, long ago, and soon. So late, yesterday, tomorrow, today, long ago, soon are some of the adverbs of time. Clear? So children, we studied adverb of manner, adverb of time. An adverb of manner tells how the action performs, action happen. And adverb of time tells when the action happens. It tells the time of the action. Some adverbs of time, some words which tells us the adverb of time are late, yesterday, tomorrow, today, long ago, and soon. Clear? Next type of adverb is adverbs of place. Adverbs of place tell us where the action happens. Adverbs of place tell us where the action happens. For example, he stands there. Where does he stand? He stands there. So there is the adverb of place. Where does he stand? He stands there. When we ask a question with the word where, we will get one word as the answer. That word is the adverb of place. Adverbs of place tell us where the action happen or will it happen. Where the action will happen or happen. They answer the question where. Come here. The dog ran away. And there, everywhere, somewhere, around, inside, outside are some of the adverbs of place. So, adverbs of place tell us where the action happens. It gives the answer to the question with the word where. Here, away, there, everywhere, somewhere, around, inside, outside are some of the adverbs of place. Clear? Next, adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of frequency tell us how often the action happens or how often the action will happen. They answer the question how often. Sheena goes for a walk every day. How often she go for a walk? She go for a walk every day or twice in a day or once in a month. Okay? So, adverbs of frequency tell us how often the action happens. Some adverbs of frequency are how often, every day, always, seldom, often, never, once and twice. Next, adverbs of degree. Adverbs of degree are used for emphasizing or lay stress on something. They answer the question how much. Adverbs of degree used to emphasize the or to lay stress on something. They answer the question how much. When will we get the adverbs of degree? When we ask a question with the word how much, we will get the answer. That answer is the adverbs of degree. For example, Julie works very hard. How much does she work? She works very hard. She works very hard. Some more adverbs of degree: quite, much. These are the adverbs of degree. So, adverbs of degree are used to emphasize or to lay stress on something. It gives the answer to the question with the how much. For example, Julie works very hard. It gives emphasis to the word hard. Some more adverbs of degree are quite, much. Next, interrogative adverbs. Children, you know what is an interrogation? Interrogation is a question. Interrogation is question. Interrogating, questioning. So, You know which are the question words? WH questions. Which are the WH questions? Who, where, when, what, which. These are, and how also are the WH questions. Interrogative adverbs are used to ask questions. Interrogative adverbs are used to ask questions. Who are you? What's your name? Where do you live? How are you? Why did you come here? When did you come here? Just like that. Some more interrogative adverbs are why, where, how, whose, and which. Okay, clear? This is about the adverbs of kinds of adverbs. Children, let us find out. So, I shall repeat again. Kinds of adverbs. You know, remember that an adverb is a modifier, or an adverb tells more about a verb, adjective, sometimes an adverbs. It is a modifier. An adverb is a modifier. It modifies the verb or an action in mainly in 4 ways. The 4 ways are when the action happens, how the action happens, where the action happens, and how often the action happens. So, when we ask a question, how, the question with how, we will get the answer, that is adverb of manner. That is how the action happens. Adverbs of manner, usually we will get the word adding ly to the adjective. Clear? When we ask a question with where, we will get the answer, that is adverb of place. When we ask a question with when, we will get the answer, that is adverb of time. When we ask a question how often, we will get the answer, that is adverb of frequency. And interrogative adverbs are also there. Adverbs of degree. Adverbs of degree, it tells how much. The answer how much, we will get the word, that is adverb of degree. Children, clear? Then you have to go through the instructions, and after that you have to answer the exercises. Okay? Bye.